from Colossians chapter 3. Therefore, if you have been raised up with Christ, keep seeking the things above where Christ is, seated at the right hand of God. Set your mind on things above, not on things that are on earth. For you died, and your life has been hidden with Christ in God. When Christ, who is our life, is manifested, then you also will be manifested with him in glory. This does not mean just think about dying and going to heaven. It could be easily misunderstood to mean that, but it doesn't mean that, because if you keep reading, then it goes on to demonstrate what it means to set your mind on things above. It tells us to put away from ourselves all the mentally draining desires that are against the Word of God. There's a list of those things right there. So what are we supposed to do with it then? We're supposed to put in the place of all those draining, terrible, against the Word of God, inclinations, feelings, intuitions. We're supposed to put on the new man who is being renewed in the knowledge and the image of the one who created us. And then it goes on to say to be compassionate and forgiving and loving and kind, generous. And so the setting our mind on things above means to set our mind on the Word of God that comes from above. Instead of trusting our earthbound impulses and the influences that come from our sinful nature, instead of kind of living in that, since we are baptized into Christ and raised up with Christ, then let us set our mind on the Word of Christ that comes from Jesus himself, who is enthroned at the Father's right hand and has instructed us from above. It's come down to us. So we put our minds on things above by thinking about the Word of Christ that he has taught us to live right now.